Honey by Robert Morgan.
Only calmness will reassure the bees to let you rob their hoard. Any sweat from fear provokes them. Approach them with confidence, and from the side, not shading their entrance. And hush smoke gently from the spout of the pot of rags, for sparks will anger them. If you go near bees every day, they will know you. And never jerk or turn so quick. You excite them. If weeds are trimmed around the hive, they have access and feel free. When they taste your smoke, they fill themselves with honey and are Latin and lazy to lift the lid to let in daylight. No bee full of sweetness wants to sting. Resist greed. With the top of you, touch the fat old frames, each cell a hex perfect as a snowflake, a sealed relic of sun and time, and roots of many acres fixed in crystal tight arrays, and rows and lattices of sweeter Latin from scattered prose of meadow, woods. We started home, my son and I, by Jaan Kaplinski. We started home, my son and I, twilight already. The young moon stood in the western sky, and beside it a single star. I showed them to my son and explained how the moon could be greeted, and that this star is the moon's servant. As we neared the home, he said that the moon is far as that place where we went. I told him the moon is much, much farther, and reckoned if one were to walk 10 kilometers each day, it would take almost 100 years to reach the moon. But this was not what he wanted to hear. The road was already almost dry. The river was spread on the marsh, ducks and other waterfowl crowded the beginning of the night. The snow's crust crackled underfoot. It must have been freezing again. All the house's windows were dark. Only in our kitchen a light shone. Beside our chimney, the shining moon, and beside the moon, a single star. What Chord Did She Pluck? By Steve Kowit. What chord did she pluck in my soul? That girl with the golden necklace and ivory breasts, whose body ignited the river? She who rose like a moon from her bathing and brushed her back, the ebony hair that fell to her waist, and walked off into the twilight dark. O my soul, what chord did she pluck, that I am still trembling? The Noiseless Patient Spider by Walt Whitman. A noiseless patient spider, I marked where on the little promontory it stood, marked how to explore the vacant vast surrounding. It launched forth filament, filament, filament out of itself. After reeling them, ever tirelessly speeding them. And you, O my soul, where you stand, surrounded, detached in measureless oceans of space, ceaselessly musing, venturing, throwing, seeking the spheres to connect them, till the bridge you will need to be formed, till the ductile anchor hold, till the gossamer thread you fling catch somewhere, O my soul. After Getting Drunk, Becoming Sober in the Night, by Chu-i. Our party scattered at yellow dusk, and I came home to bed. I woke at midnight and went for a walk, leaning heavily on a friend. As I lay on my pillow, my vinous complexion, soothed by sleep, grew sober. In front of the tower, the ocean moon, accompanying the tide, had risen. The swallows, about to return to the beams, went back to roost again. The candle at my window, just going out, suddenly revived its light. All the time till dawn came, still my thoughts were muddled, and in my ears something sounded like the music of flutes and strings. The Need to Win by Chuang. Archer is shooting for nothing, he has all the skill. If he shoots for a brass buckle, he is already nervous. If he shoots for a prize of gold, he goes blind, or sees two targets. He is out of his mind. His skill has not changed, but the prize divides him. He cares. He thinks more of winning than of shooting.